Namaste and welcome to the Enrich Your Life podcast. I'm Thorsten, father, son, life and leadership coach who knows how to stay grounded even when life gets chaotic. This space here is for you, the one who shows up, the one who gives a lot, the one who is always performing and holds space for everyone else, but forgot how to hold space for yourself. This podcast is a gentle invitation to turn inward, to listen again. So take a deep breath, slow down, and let this moment be for you. Welcome back, wonderful people, and welcome to Enrich Your Life. I'm Thorsten, and today I want to talk about something that very often happens when we least expect it. Those magical moments, those magical encounters that touch us, stay with us, and somehow feel meant to be. I'm recording this beautiful podcast while spending time by the sea. It's high season here. Warm evenings, beautiful sunsets, music in the distance, and laughter floating through the air. The energy is vibrant, yet underneath it all, there is a deep calm. And back home where I'm living, autumn is arriving. The days are shorter, the trees turning gold. But here, life feels lighter. People smile more easily. People are more relaxed. Time stretches. And maybe that's exactly why these encounters happen. Because when we are relaxed and open, life begins to connect the dots for us. Because when we soften our grip on how things should be, the universe finally has space to do its work. And that's exactly when abundance appears. Not as something we force or we really try very hard to achieve, but as something beautiful we allow. Opportunities, people, moments. They start finding us, and we don't need to chase, convince, or control. We simply align, and life responds. And when we slow down and breathe, we notice how rich the present moment already is. And abundance is not a reward for effort. It's the natural rhythm of life. When we are in harmony with ourselves, and perhaps that's exactly the reason why these magical encounters often happen when we least expect. Because our energy is finally open enough to receive. And now I talked a lot about abundance. It just comes to my mind that in the first week of October, the next abundance program, 21 days abundance challenge. How can you bring abundance into your beautiful life? So if you would like to join, sign up on the website. Back to the beach. A few days ago, or I would say a few nights ago, I was walking along the beach after having dinner. The sky was painted orange and rose. The air still warm from the day. And above, a nice view on the full moon. And you could hear music from a nearby bar and people laughing in different languages. I sat down on the beach to watch the waves. I love it. Sitting on the beach, just enjoying the moment and looking on this big, big surface, this endless horizon. A few minutes later, a traveler came by, sat nearby. Of course, he asks if it's okay. And we started talking. Of course, first about what I just mentioned, the sunset, how amazing, how stunning, how gorgeous the view is, and then about why we both loved the sea. And somehow, without even trying or considering it, the conversation went deeper. We spoke about choices in life, about what really matters, about how easy it is to get caught in routine and forget to feel alive. It wasn't planned at all, it wasn't even forced, it was simply real. We didn't have any agenda, no performance, just present. And as we talked, I felt that familiar warmth that comes when you meet someone whose energy resonates with yours. And this from the first minute. It's like the universe gently whispering, "Pay attention, Thorsten, pay attention. This moment matters." So when he left, we exchanged a smile and a simple "take care. It was a pleasure meeting you." We did not exchange numbers, no promises, and it didn't need to be more. It was perfect as it was. A beautiful moment of connection that existed only in the now. You meet someone for the first time and there is an instant level of trust. Have you ever experienced that? During a party, in a business trip, in personal life, you meet someone for the very first time and there's an instant level of trust, a sense of familiarity. It's fascinating how life arranges these meetings, right? Sometimes they last a minute and you think, oh my goodness, that was tough. And sometimes an evening, sometimes a season. But the impact stays because something in you recognized something in them. Maybe they reminded you of your own softness. Maybe they sparked your courage again. Maybe they showed you that you can still trust, still care, and still dream. Every little connection carries a message. Keep that in mind. Every connection carries a little message. Some arrive as gentle nudges, some as powerful wake-up calls. But none of them are random. So I've noticed something really beautiful. The more open and respectful we are with others, the more these moments appear. When you meet people with curiosity, empathy, instead of judgment, they feel it. And when you listen without trying to fix or impress, something shifts. Walls disappear, hearts open. Even people we have never spoken before. And suddenly you are not strangers anymore. You are simply two souls sharing this tiny slice of time together. Openness invites openness. Respect attracts respect. Kindness always multiplies. Give it a try. The next time you encounter someone you've never seen before, or even in a supermarket, you even don't know if you're going to meet this person again. But just do it out of curiosity. And most important, without any expectation to receive anything back. And that's abundance in its purest form, the richness of connection. It costs nothing, yet it changes everything. Believe me. And maybe that's the essence of living from the inside out. You know, I mentioned that so often. Living from the inside out is the biggest gift you can make yourself. It's not about what you own or achieve, but about how you show up in each moment. And we all play different roles, of course. For example, I'm a entrepreneur, I'm a father, I'm a son, I'm a spouse, I'm a friend. However, I won't always be the same person. And when you are centered, you listen differently. You see people differently. You respond instead of react. And when you live from that place of inner abundance, you naturally attract more of the same energy, people, experiences, even opportunities that feel aligned rather than forced. Because authenticity draws authenticity. Peace draws peace. And love always finds love. So back to you, wonderful people. When was the last time you had such an encounter? One that felt effortless, natural, real. What did that moment bring into your life? What did it awaken in you? Think about it. Interesting, right? And what if, just for this upcoming week, you approached every new person you meet with that same openness? No assumptions, no expectations, no judgment, just genuine presence and respect. Because maybe every single person we meet carries a small message for us, a reminder that we are all connected, that kindness is a language everyone understands, and that abundance flows most freely when we share it. With that, we are coming closely to the end of today's podcast. Thank you as always for joining me and listening to this episode of Enrich Your Life. And if this message resonated, share it with someone who has brought light into your life. Someone whose presence reminded you of your own capacity to connect. And please do remember, it's not about how long someone stays in your story, but what they awaken in you while they are there. So wherever you are today, tomorrow, the next few days, breathe deeply and smile. Be kind. Stay open and let life surprise you with its quiet, magical encounters. And I'm curious, let me know about your encounters, if something changed, and how did it feel? I'm always happy to hear from you in the comments or you ping me directly. With that, keep enriching your life. Namaste. And with that, we gently close today's episode. May something you heard stay with you as a reminder, as a spark, or simply as permission to breathe a little deeper. Please keep choosing yourself, not against others, but for the sake of your truth. Life begins when we live it from the inside out. You will find all the links in the show notes below. Feel free to explore what calls you. And I'm always delighted if you leave a review or a comment. Until next time, my dear listeners, stay grounded, stay open, and enrich your life. Namaste.